In 1,000 feet, make a U-turn.
In this video, we are going to compare Google Maps with Waze on a 25-mile rural drive. As you can see, Google Maps is estimating that it'll take 36 minutes to reach our destination. Waze, on the other hand, is estimating that it'll take 2 minutes longer, at 38 minutes.
We're all set. Drive safely.
If you look at Waze and Google Maps side by side, you will see that they are taking me on two completely different routes. Let's start our trip using Waze. The route Waze is taking me on is pleasantly scenic and relatively free from traffic. The speed limit on the majority of this route is 35 miles per hour. Waze seems to have underestimated how long it'll take to reach our destination. Just a couple of minutes into our route, and our estimated arrival time has already increased by a couple of minutes. Unfortunately, it got even worse on this trip for Waze. Waze took me up a side road for a half a mile, before suddenly deciding to tell me to make a U-turn. After the U-turn, we were quickly routed onto the proper route and were underway.
Turn right on Main Street.
The mistake and subsequent U-turn cost us a few additional minutes. Ultimately, Waze was able to get us to our final destination.
You've arrived at your destination.
Now I repeated the test using Google Maps. The route that Google Maps took me on had significantly more traffic and started out with several lengthy traffic lights.
Continue on New Hampshire 16 south for 20 miles.
From here, the next 15 miles of our trip were free from traffic and had speed limits of between 50 and 55 miles an hour. The route was also very intuitive to follow.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto New Hampshire 16B south. Take the next left onto Main Street, then your destination will be on the right. Your destination is on the right.
Now let's quickly talk about the differences that were observed during this test. Google Maps tend to keep us on the main route, even if that route involves some time spent sitting at traffic lights. Waze chose a significantly less busy route, however, that route had a much lower speed limit. What really hurt Waze was having me drive a half a mile up a dirt road and then deciding to have me make a U-turn. In this test, Google Maps got me to my destination a full 10 minutes quicker than Waze. The route was also simpler to follow. In this test, Google Maps is the clear winner.